And good evening, everyone. So this is supposed to be the off season for the Buffalo Bills, yet the team has dominated a lot of news cycles lately. Most recently yesterday with the announcement that the team traded star wide receiver Stefon Diggs to Houston. But the new stadium has also been in the headlines a lot. Many fans critical of the cost associated with the PSLs, or personal seat licenses. That's what season ticket holders have to purchase first before they then get the chance to buy the actual tickets. Only the super expensive PSLs have gone on sale so far. We don't know the price for the cheaper seats, but we do know the money raised from these licenses will help pay Terry Pegula's portion of the cost of the new stadium. And we know this. Taxpayers will pick up a huge part of the tab, $850 million total, $600 million of that coming from New York State, Erie County contributing $250 million. When approved, it was the largest public subsidy ever for an NFL stadium, although the Tennessee Titans then took that title. Well, the project to replace the current Bills Stadium is expected to cost about $1.7 billion total after an initial price tag of $1.4. Pegula is responsible for cost overruns. And we're talking about all of this today because of what just happened in another NFL city, a rival one at that. The plan in Kansas City, Missouri, is to do an $800 million renovation to Arrowhead Stadium, home of the Chiefs, and also build an entirely new ballpark for the Royals of Major League Baseball. The current one, as you can see, is right next to the football stadium. KC and Jackson County taxpayers were asked to extend the current 0.3% sales tax earmarked for these stadiums for 40 more years. This will be to fund a portion of the cost for these two big projects. Well, voters rejected that, 58% saying no. Here is Kansas City's mayor reacting.
The answer from the voters was, you need to go back and do more work. You need to share a lot more about what is planned.
The mayor said despite this vote, he believes both teams will continue to call Kansas City home. Joining me live tonight is reporter Charlie Keegan. He is with our sister station KSHB 41 in Kansas City. Charlie, I appreciate you taking some time for us. I know this has been a massive story there in Kansas City. I wonder, first of all, was this a surprise? I'm sure that people were working hard on both sides, as always happens with an election like this. But did it surprise folks that nearly 6 in 10 came out and voted no?
Yes, it sure did. Everyone expected this to be a very close vote, a very close result. So to see that swing like we did, really took people by surprise. And, we'll be honest, right? People in Kansas City love the Chiefs. They really like the Royals as well. So we thought just that kind of fandom would really help carry this across the finish line with a yes vote. But we were surprised to see the no on Tuesday night.
Yeah, people here are looking at this and saying, hey, I never got a chance to vote on the Bills Stadium. It works a little differently here. It wasn't a referendum, wasn't related to sales tax. Instead, New York State and Erie County just kind of handed over the cash. But nonetheless, I think the question in Kansas City now is what happens next? Is there a plan moving forward to figure out another way to get these two big projects done?
Well, both teams said that they would be asking the state of Missouri for some more money to help them even on top of this sales tax they're asking for. So it's not out of the question that maybe the state could step up like the state of New York did there for the Bills. But right now, in the most immediate future, both the Chiefs and Royals say they're just evaluating all their options, which could include coming back to voters with a new proposal, maybe something with some changes compared to what they just voted on. Or it could mean exploring relocating to a whole different city, like we've seen the Oakland Athletics, try to move to Las Vegas, where maybe they could get a little bit of a better deal from the county or city or taxpayers in that city compared to what voters just rejected here on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I think that's another reason why people here are following this so closely is because we heard those sort of threats when the negotiations were going on here in Buffalo, basically saying if you don't do this massive public subsidy, then, Terry Pegula, the owner of the Bills, could pick them up and move them to a much bigger market. How realistic do you think those threats are there in Kansas City?
Well, throughout the campaign, both the Chiefs and Royals were really harping on those threats. That was really the cornerstone of their campaign. So you want to respect that, right? And say that those are realistic threats. But when we heard from the mayor, and you just played a soundbite from him from Wednesday morning after that results came in, he really made it sound like he was very optimistic. The teams were going to stay in Kansas City and that they were certainly committed to this area. And both been here for more than 50 years. Felt like that is a legacy enough to keep them here, and that the owners were dedicated to that. So we'll see a little bit of a game of chicken here, but I'm definitely leaning towards the team sticking around, at least for one more go.
Charlie, I'm almost out of time, but just real fast, when I was out there for the AFC Championship game just a few years ago, I think I went from Missouri to Kansas to Missouri to Kansas in one road trip, right? What are the chances that Kansas is looking to maybe steal the team? I mean, any word of the state leadership there saying, hey, let's bring them to our side of the border?
We reached out to Governor Laura Kelly there in Kansas, but she had no comment on this topic. Back in 2022, though, she expressed some interest about trying to bring the Chiefs over to Kansas if that opportunity ever presented itself. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. There is our Major League Soccer team is on the Kansas side of the metropolitan area. So maybe the Chiefs or Royals could follow suit. Anything's possible right now.
Absolutely. Charlie Keegan is a reporter with our sister station in Kansas City. We'll have more reporting on this coming up at 6. Charlie, thanks for your time.
Thank you, Michael.